What's going on, guys? Welcome on back. It is Wednesday, August 6th. We have a 15-game Major League Baseball schedule on tap board today. Real quick, a recap of yesterday. As of right now, I'm recording this video a bit early. 8 games have been played and completed up to this point. In those 8 games, we are 6-2 on our money line / spread picks. We are 2-6 on our over unders. So hopefully the rest of these games can balance us out. But you guys already know the rules over here. We take the good with the bad. It's on to the next one. 15 games on tap for today. Tons of money to be made. Guys, look for my play of the day. The one game I'm going to recommend to you more than any. Also at the end of the video, our 4 parlay plays of the day. With all of that being said, let's jump into it. Alright, first game of the day is a 12:30 start. We got the San Francisco Giants in Pittsburgh taking on the Pirates. The left-handed pitcher Robbie Ray on the mound for the Giants. He's 9-5 with a 2.85 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Andrew Heaney on the mound for the Pirates. He's 5-9 with a 4.89 ERA. In today's game, what we're looking at is both of these two teams towards the bottom of the league versus left-handed pitching this season. The Pirates are batting .219. The Giants are batting .213 for the year versus left-handed pitching. Then we take a look at both starting pitchers in this game today. Andrew Heaney, the starting pitcher for the Pirates, last 5 games, has a combined ERA of 4.79. Robbie Ray has gotten back on track. His last 7 starts, he has a combined ERA of 2.27. In this game today, the big deciding factor will be the bullpens. We give the edge to the Giants bullpen in this game. The Pirates bullpen has been terrible all year. Coming into this one, they are also heavily taxed. In today's game, the Giants are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8, and we like the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 2 Giants in this game. Give me Matt Chapman as well as Jung Ho Lee, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props. I actually like both of the starting pitchers in this game to go over their lines. Robbie Ray of the Giants, over 5.5 strikeouts. Heaney of the Pirates, over 4.5 Ks today. Alright, moving along, guys. We got the Baltimore Orioles in Philadelphia taking on the Phillies. 2 left-handed pitchers on the mound in this game as well. The lefty Rogers on the mound for the Orioles. He's 4-2 with a 1.44 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Suarez on the mound for the Phillies. He's 8-2 with the 2.68 ERA. In this game today, what we're looking at is this Orioles team continues to struggle versus left-handed pitching. Just like what we said in the first game of this series when they saw Luzardo, they're batting .225 on the year versus lefties. We look at this Phillies team. Not only do they just win games at home, they hit so much better in their home games. They're batting .273 on the season in their home games this year. Suarez last 10 starts, he has a combined ERA of 2.27. The Orioles bullpen, since the All-Star break, has an ERA of 6.23. In this game today, the left-handed pitcher Rogers on the mound for the Orioles. He's been very good this year. But when we look at the Phillies, they're a top 10 team in the league versus left-handed pitching average-wise, but also have hit the 5th most home runs in the league off of left-handed pitching. In this game today, we're going back to it. We're playing the Philadelphia Phillies on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we like the under in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Phillies we're taking here. Kyle Schwarber, Trey Turner, both to have 2 total bases in today's game. On to the pitching props now. I like both of these starting pitchers to go over their line. Rogers of the Orioles, over 4.5 strikeouts. Suarez of the Phillies, over 5.5 Ks today. Alright guys, moving along, we got the Cleveland Guardians in New York taking on the Mets. The right-handed pitcher Williams on the mound for the Guardians. He's 6-4 with a 3.33 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Peterson on the mound for the Mets. He's 7-4 with a 2.83 ERA. In this game today, I'm looking at this Mets team. They continue to struggle offensively since the All-Star break. They're batting just .212 as a team. This Guardians team has been very good offensively. They're batting .287 as a team. Williams, the starting pitcher on the mound for the Guardians. Last 5 starts, he has an ERA of 2.03. In this game today, my big determining factor is one simple thing. Peterson, the starting pitcher for the Mets, I feel he matches up very well against this Guardians team. I can see him going 7 innings, allowing just 1 run, and the Mets bullpen coming in and closing this game out. In the game today, the books do have the Mets as the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and I'm taking the under in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, I'm taking 1 Guardian, 1 Met. Give me Steven Kwan of the Guardians, Pete Alonso of the Mets, both to have 2 total bases in today's game. On to the pitching props now. I'm playing Williams of the Guardians to go under his line. Under 5.5 strikeouts. Peterson of the Mets, I'm also playing to go under his line. Under 5.5 Ks today. Alright, on after that, guys, we got the Minnesota Twins in Detroit taking on the Tigers. This will be another bullpen day for the Minnesota Twins. On the mound for the Tigers, we got the right-handed pitcher Flannery. He's 6-10 with a 4.36 ERA. In today's game, we're getting straight to it. We're looking at Flannery. His last 5 starts, he's gotten back on track. He has a 2.73 ERA. This Minnesota Twins bullpen since the All-Star break is at 6.17. In this game today, the Detroit Tigers are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're taking 2 Tigers here. Give me Carpenter as well as Tolkerson, both of the Tigers, both to have 2 total bases in today's game. On to the pitching props, we only have 1 starting pitcher's line. That's Flannery of the Detroit Tigers, and we're playing him to go over 5.5 Ks today. Alright, moving along, guys, we got the Cincinnati Reds in Chicago taking on the Cubs. The left-handed pitcher Andrew Abbott on the mound for the Reds. He's 8-1 with a 2.15 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Horton on the mound for the Cubs. He's 5-3 with a 3.42 ERA. In today's game, we look at the Cincinnati Reds. They're still a top 10 team in the league versus righties. They're batting .255 on the season. The Chicago Cubs in their last 7 games have started to struggle a bit offensively. They're batting just .230 as a team. Then when we look at these 2 teams' bullpens in the last 10 games, the Reds bullpen ERA is at 3.33. The Chicago Cubs bullpen in the last 10 games is at 6.19. In today's game, we look at the Chicago Cubs. Their record at home in home games versus left-handed starters. They're 7-9 on the year versus lefties in their home games. Today, the books have the Cubs as the betting odds favorites, and we're playing the road dogs. Give me the Cincinnati Reds on the money line. The game total is set at 8 in this game, and I like the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, I'm playing 2 Reds here. Give me Ellie De La Cruz as well as Will Benson, both of the Reds, both to have 2 total bases in today's game. On to the pitching props. Both of these starting pitchers' lines are set at 4.5, and I like both of them to go over in this one. Abbott of the Reds over 4.5 strikeouts. Horton of the Cubs over 4.5 Ks today. Alright, on after that, guys, we got the New York Yankees in Texas taking on the Rangers. The left-handed pitcher Rodon on the mound for the Yankees. He's 11-7 with a 3.34 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Leiter on the mound for the Texas Rangers. He's 7-6 with a 4.10 ERA. In today's game, I'm looking at Rodon. He struggled his last 5 starts. He has an ERA of 4.97 in his last 5. I do feel this game today can be a very good bounce back spot for him. He has had success versus these Texas Rangers players in the past. Also, when we look at the Rangers team, they struggle also versus left-handed pitching. Then we look at Leiter. The Yankees players that have seen him in the past have had success off of him. The only thing that has me reluctant in this play, of course, is this Yankees bullpen. In today's game, the odds makers do have the Yankees as the betting odd favorites, and we're rolling with them. We're taking the Yankees and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and I like the over in this game. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, I'm taking 2 Yankees here today. Give me Aaron Judge as well as Jazz Chisholm, both to have 2 total bases in today's game. On to the pitching props now. I'm playing Rodon of the Yankees to go over his line. Over 5.5 strikeouts. Leiter of the Rangers, I'm taking his under in this one. Under 4.5 Ks. Alright guys, this next game up will be our play of the day. Our game of the day. The game I'm going to recommend to you more than any. Like I said, we're going to go back to it. The Toronto Blue Jays in Colorado taking on the Rockies. In this game today, the right-handed pitcher Guzman on the mound for the Blue Jays. He's 7-8 with a 3.99 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Freeland on the mound for the Rockies. He's 2-11 with a 5.26 ERA. No team in the league hits left-handed pitching better than the Toronto Blue Jays. We've seen them in this series in the first game put up a bunch of runs. In today's game, we're playing Toronto, but we're taking them on the money line. The game total is set at 11.5, and I like the over in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, I'm playing 3 batsmen in this game. Give me Vlad Jr. as well as Bo Bichette of the Blue Jays, and I'm taking Beck of the Colorado Rockies. All 3 batsmen, 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. I like Guzman of the Blue Jays to go over his line. Over 5.5 strikeouts. Freeland of the Rockies, I'm taking his under in this game, under 3.5 Ks. Alright, moving along, guys. We got the Tampa Bay Rays in Los Angeles taking on the Angels. The right-handed pitcher Shane Baz on the mound for the Rays. He's 8-8 with a 4.79 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Anderson on the mound for the Angels. He's 2-7 with a 4.49 ERA. In today's game, we're looking at this Tampa Bay Rays team. They're another one of these teams that struggle versus left-handed pitching, but they're also bottom 5 in the league versus lefties this year. They're batting .218 on the season. The Tampa Bay Rays starting pitcher Shane Baz, last 5 starts, has a combined ERA of 6.73. This Los Angeles Angels team, the last 6 games, has a batting average of .257. In today's game, we look at the bullpens as the big deciding factor. The Angels bullpen does get the edge in this one. Since the All-Star break, the Tampa Bay Rays bullpen has a combined ERA of 5.47 in today's game. The bookmakers do have the Tampa Bay Rays as the odds-on favorites, and we're playing the home dogs. Give me the Los Angeles Angels on the money line. The game total is set at 9, and I do like the under in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, I'm taking 1 Ray, 1 Angel. Give me Camareno of the Tampa Bay Rays, Zach Neto of the Angels, both to have 2 total bases in today's game. On to the pitching props now. Both of these starting pitchers' lines are set right now at 3.5 strikeouts, and I like both of them to go over in this game. Baz of the Rays over 3.5 strikeouts. Anderson of the Angels over 3.5 Ks today. Alright, moving along, guys. We got the St. Louis Cardinals in Los Angeles taking on the Dodgers. The left-handed pitcher Liberatore on the mound for the Cardinals. He's 6-9 with a 3.96 ERA. Shohei Ohtani will be starting this game off for the Dodgers. He's no wins, no losses with a 2.40 ERA. The Cardinals are still one of the worst teams offensively in their road games this season in the big leagues. They're just batting .223 in their road games this year, whereas the Los Angeles Dodgers are batting .270 in their home games this year, also have one of the best home records in the big leagues. Then when we look at Liberatore, the starting pitcher for the Cardinals, his last 5 starts, he has a combined ERA of 5.79. Then when we look at this Dodgers team versus left-handed pitching, no team in the big leagues has hit more home runs this year off of left-handed pitching. Then when we look at the Dodgers bullpen, it is my biggest deciding factor in today's game. In their last 7 days, they've gotten back on track. They have a combined ERA of 1.32. In today's game, I do like the Dodgers again, and I'm playing them on the run line again. The game total is set at 9, and I'm taking the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, I'm playing 2 Dodgers here. Give me Edman as well as Will Smith, both of the Dodgers, both to have 2 total bases in today's game. On to the pitching props now. Only one starting pitcher's line we have. That's Liberatore of the Cardinals, and I'm taking his under in this one, under 3.5 strikeouts. Alright, moving along, guys. We got the Houston Astros in Miami taking on the Marlins. The right-handed pitcher Arrieta will be opening this game off for the Astros. He's 1-1 with a 5.59 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Junk on the mound for Miami. He's 5-2 with a 3.86 ERA. Looking at this Houston Astros team, they had that series versus Boston where they struggled offensively. It looks like now they're sort of getting back on track. In their last 6 games, they do have a combined average of 2.82. Their bullpen and their starting pitching both have been good since the All-Star break. That really hasn't been the question. The Marlins look like they're getting back to themselves, struggling in their home games. In this one today, we're not overthinking it. We're playing the Houston Astros on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we like the under in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 2 Astros. Gimme Walker and Altuve, both to have 2 total bases in today's game. Onto the pitching props. We only have 1 starting pitcher's line. That's Junk of the Marlins, and we're playing his under in this one. Under 3.5 strikeouts. Alright guys, moving on along. We have the Athletics in Washington taking on the Nationals. The left-handed pitcher Springs on the mound for the Athletics. He's 10-7 with a 4.00 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Savali will be making his season debut for the Nationals in this game here today. In this game here today, I feel exactly like what we did and said in yesterday's video. Copy and paste here today. The Athletics in the last 7 days have been red hot offensively. They're batting .283 as a team. Then we look at the Nationals. Their last 10 games, I should say, they're batting just .223 as a team. Jeffrey Springs, his last 10 starts, has a combined ERA of 3.42. In today's game, the bookmakers have the Athletics as the betting odds favorites, and we're rolling with them. We're playing the Athletics on the money line. The game total is set at 9, and we like the over in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 2 Athletics in this game. Give me Butler as well as Rooker, both to have 2 total bases in today's ball game. Onto the pitching props now. Both of these starting pitchers' lines are set at 3.5, and I like both of them to go under in this game today. Springs of the Athletics under 3.5 strikeouts. Savali of the Washington Nationals under 3.5 Ks. Alright guys, moving on along. We got the Kansas City Royals in Boston taking on the Red Sox. The right-handed pitcher Watcher on the mound for the Royals. He's 5-9 with a 3.38 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Dustin May on the mound for the Sox. He's 6-7 with a 4.85 ERA. In today's game, we're looking at this Red Sox team back to being red hot offensively again. They're batting .300 as a team in the last 7 days. We look at Watcher, the starting pitcher for the Royals. 11 starts this year on the road, ERA of 4.33. Of course, then when we look at his season ERA, it's at 3.38. His home ERA is 3.12, so he struggles this year in his road starts. Then we look at both of these two teams' bullpens. The Red Sox bullpen, since the All-Star break, combined ERA of 2.42. And if you have been watching this channel for a while, we talk about it all the time. There is a trade-off with this Royals team. They do hit much better on the road, but their bullpen ERA goes up on the road. In today's game, the Red Sox are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 9, and we like the under in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 1 Royal, 1 Red Sox. Give me Bobby Witt Jr. of the Kansas City Royals, Alex Bregman of the Red Sox, both to have 2 total bases in today's ball game. On to the pitching props now. I like both of the starting pitchers in this game to go over their lines. Watcher of the Royals over 4.5 strikeouts. May of the Sox over 4.5 Ks today. Alright guys, moving on along. Final 3 games of the day. We're going to run through them. You know how we do it. We got the Milwaukee Brewers in Atlanta taking on the Braves. The left-handed pitcher Quintana on the mound for the Brewers. He's 8-4 with a 3.50 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Strider on the mound for the Braves. He's 5-8 with a 3.71 ERA. The Milwaukee Brewers, still the hottest team in the majors. In the last 25 games, they're batting .303 as a team. Then when we look at Quintana, in his 7 road starts this year, he has a combined ERA of 2.42. The Brewers bullpen, since I want to say the last 2 months, have been very good. They have a combined ERA in over 42 games of 3.33. In today's ball game, we're going back to it. We're playing the Milwaukee Brewers on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and I'm taking the under in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 1 Brewer, 1 Brave. Give me Yelich of the Brewers. Give me Baldwin of the Braves, both to have 2 total bases in today's ball game. On to the pitching props now. I'm playing Quintana of the Brewers to go over his line, over 3.5 strikeouts. Strider of the Braves, I'm taking his under in this game, under 6.5 Ks. Alright guys, moving on along, we got the Chicago White Sox in Seattle taking on the Mariners. The right-handed pitcher Cannon on the mound for the White Sox. He's 4-8 with a 4.77 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Kirby on the mound for Seattle. He's 6-5 with a 4.13 ERA. In today's game, we're looking at the Chicago White Sox team continuing to struggle offensively in their road games. They're batting just .227 in their road games this season. We know Seattle home park is a very pitcher-friendly ballpark. We look at Kirby. His last 5 starts, he's gotten back on track. In his last 5 starts, he has a combined ERA of 2.93. The Seattle Mariners bullpen has been very good since the All-Star break, a combined ERA of 2.53. In today's ball game, we're playing the Seattle Mariners on the money line. The game total is set at 7.5, and we're taking the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're taking 2 Mariners in this game. Give me Naylor as well as Suarez, both to have 2 total bases in today's ball game. On to the pitching props now. I'm playing Cannon of the White Sox to go under his line. Under 4.5 strikeouts. Kirby of the Mariners, I'm taking his over in today's game. Over 4.5 Ks. Alright guys, final game of the day. We got the San Diego Padres in Arizona taking on the Diamondbacks. The left-handed pitcher Cortez is on the mound for the Padres. He's 1-1 with a 9.0 ERA. The right-handed pitcher, I think this is how you say his name, the Scalfin, is on the mound for the D-backs. He's 1-2 with a 4.91 ERA. What I do know is this will be a bullpen day for both of these teams. And the big determining factor is that this Arizona Diamondbacks bullpen has been one of the worst in the big leagues all year. In today's game, the odds makers have the Padres as the betting odd favorites, and we're rolling with them. We're taking the San Diego Padres on the money line. The game total is set at 9.5, and we like the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 3 batsmen we're playing here. Give me Manny Machado as well as Jackson Merrill of the Padres, and we're taking Corbin Carroll of the Diamondbacks, all 3 batsmen, 2 total bases. There will be no pitching props in this game. Alright guys, before we get up out of here, our 4 parlay plays of the day. We start off with our first one. It's a 5-leg game parlay. Our first 2 plays will be 2 money line picks. The Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Then we follow it up with the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays, both on the run line. And we wrap it up with the San Diego Padres on the money line. All 5 legs, $5 bet, pays $105. On after that, guys, we have another 5-leg game parlay. We start off with our first play. It will be the Cincinnati Reds on the money line. We follow it up with the New York Mets on the money line, the New York Yankees on the money line, and the Los Angeles Angels on the money line. And we wrap the whole play up with the Los Angeles Dodgers on the run line. All 5 legs, $5 bet pays $115. On after that, guys, we have our 2 home run parlay plays of the day. Both of them have very good odds on them. We start off with our first one. It's a 3-leg home run parlay. Our first play will be Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees, followed by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. of the Toronto Blue Jays, and we wrap it up with Cal Raleigh of the Seattle Mariners. All three gentlemen, dollar bet pays $80. Alright guys, on after that, we have our final home run parlay play of the day. We start off with our first player being Brent Rooker of the Athletics. We follow it up with Mike Trout of the Angels. And we wrap it up with Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers. All 3 gentlemen, dollar bet pays $85 flat. Alrighty guys, before we get up out of here, I just want to send my salutes out to you all. You guys know I appreciate you all. I respect you all. I hope we all can win some money today. And I'm going to catch you on the next one.